Over the course of the next 9 minutes, I'm going to show you how air duct cleaning companies just like yourself are able to get to the top of Google Maps, the first page of search results, and even start showing up in AI searches utilizing local, on-page, and off-page SEO strategies. So let me go ahead and share my computer screen and we'll jump right in. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be focusing on the search term air duct cleaning in Baltimore. But if you would like to learn more about how your company can rank in your city or town that you're trying to gain business in, here at MarketKeep, we do offer a free SEO evaluation report where we walk you through your website and what you need to do in order to improve with your local on-page and off-page SEO strategies. So all you have to do is fill out that free SEO evaluation report and you will get a video back just like this within 24 hours. But with that being said, let's see how companies are able to get to the first page of search for air duct cleaning in Baltimore. Now, typically, there's two places you can appear organically on the first page of search. There's what's called the Google 3-pack, which I'm highlighting right here, and is controlled by local SEO. And then there's the first 8 slots of a Google search result, and that's controlled by elements of what I call on-page SEO and off-page SEO. I first want to cover on-page SEO since I think that's what most small business owners associate search engine optimization with. So to figure out how a website is performing with on-page SEO, sometimes all you have to do is take their website's domain and go back to Google and do like a little snippet of code. So for this purpose, I'm going to use Duct Docker. I took their website's domain, went back to Google, and I typed in site : and then I entered the website address. And here we're going to have the opportunity to see all the pages that Google and other search engines are indexing or including in their search rankings. And what I'm looking for, I think ultimately, are just signs of search engine optimization keywords in place. So as we scroll down the page, we can see like they have air duct cleaning services in Savannah, Georgia. So obviously this is a national firm. They have air duct cleaning in Birmingham, Alabama. And then we have air duct cleaning in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, the golden rule to SEO is you get one keyword per page. So I think a lot of times small business owners don't realize that all the services you have to offer should have their own dedicated pages, and then all the cities and towns that you're trying to rank within should also have their own dedicated landing pages. Duct Docker is able to rank on the first page of search in Baltimore because they have a page devoted towards that, and they've placed their SEO keyword in the meta tag title, which I'm highlighting right here. They've also included it in their meta description, which I'm highlighting right here. And then they've strategically placed that keyword in a couple different places on their website. So you have air duct cleaning services in Baltimore, Maryland as what's called their H1 title tag. You can see that here again in what's called a subheader, like an H2 or an H3. And then if I just kind of go through and I search air duct cleaning in Baltimore, you can see there's also references to it in their paragraph text a few more times. And that's ultimately I think the search algorithm that you want to kind of utilize, right? Making sure that you have one SEO keyword per page, that it's included in your meta tag title, meta description, it's in an H1 title tag, it's in the first paragraph of the text, it's in a subsequent H2 or H3 header, and then it's listed a few more times strategically throughout the remaining body parts of your website pages. If you do that, you'll realize just how quickly and efficiently you can get to the first page of search results. Now, the second phase of search engine optimization that I want to cover is something called local SEO. And that's where I think primarily as a service-based business, you're going to generate a lot of your phone calls, inquiries, and ultimately grow your business. Now, to figure out how you're performing with local SEO, sometimes the best thing to do is actually just to Google your business's telephone number. In this case, I took Lowe's air duct cleaning as that opportunity. And there's 5 things you want to prioritize when it comes to managing your Google business profile. First, we all know the importance of reviews. The more reviews a business has on their Google business profile, the easier it is to rank their website. In the absence of reviews, as somebody that's just starting out, or maybe they're just kind of getting back into managing their Google business profile, there's 4 other things you can take advantage of. First, photos. The more you treat your Google business profile like a Facebook or an Instagram, in the sense that you upload photos to it, the more active Google views your account. Now, the great thing about uploading photos to your Google business profile is if you're strategic about it, it really helps out. So what I mean by that is don't just take photos from your phone and directly upload them to your Google business profile. Take the time to rename the photo's file name something that's SEO friendly. So in this case, it could be like air duct cleaning services in Baltimore, Maryland, air duct cleaning in Towson, free estimates on air duct cleaning services, right? The more SEO keywords you can ultimately start including in your photos, the easier it is for Google to kind of not only scan that photo, but also understand what it's about. And if it's an SEO friendly search term, then it's going to be easier for them to rank you in their search algorithms. The second thing we want small business owners to start doing is utilizing Google Business Profile posts. Now, a Google Business Profile post is something where you can post an update about the business, an offer for the business, or an event for the business. As somebody that owns an air duct cleaning service, I think ultimately you want to have 1 to 2 Google Business Profile posts going out on a monthly basis to not only show Google that you're maintaining your profile, but it gives you an opportunity to include search engine optimization. So one of your Google Business Profile posts could be about a recently completed job, and you could say, hey, we recently just completed an air duct cleaning service in Baltimore, Maryland. Check out the before and after photos to schedule your free estimate with our air duct cleaning services. Click on the link below or give us a call at the following telephone number. Something as simple as that has a long and lasting impact on your ability to get into the Google 3-pack. Now, the third thing we want you to prioritize are your products and services. Here you can see Lowe's Air Duct Cleaning has actually taken the time to list all the services and products that they offer. So they have dryer vent cleaning, air duct cleaning, and AeroSeal duct cleaning. And the great thing about it is, again, you can incorporate some SEO keywords in here. So I think ultimately, if we were responsible for this, we would probably go along the lines with saying like, hey, dryer vent cleaning for Baltimore homeowners, it is extremely important to have your dryer vent checked and cleaned regularly, right? The more you can kind of reference your services and the locations that you ultimately serve, the easier it is to get into the 3-pack. But it's great to see that they are utilizing their products and services. Now, the last step to optimizing your Google Business Profile accordingly is something called questions and answers. Now, it's typically something you don't see on the front end, which is why we're going to share our Google Business Profile with you. And here you have something called questions and answers. So as a business owner or somebody that manages the profile, you can actually submit your own questions and respond with answers to them. And I think that's really smart because if you think about it, in your contact form submissions, your phone calls, your appointments with customers, they typically start to ask the same style of questions. And if you think about it, those are things that they're searching online. So if you take your questions and respond with answers to them, that ultimately can help you get into the Google 3-pack more effectively as well. Now, the last step to, I think, optimizing your Google Business Profile is, again, just to make sure that you're managing every aspect of the website, right? So your services tab should be listed, and you should continue to kind of go through that, click OK, and start incorporating some SEO keywords in there as well. And I think if you do all of those things that we just mentioned, it's really easy to get into the Google 3-pack. Now, the last step to search engine optimization, and the one that definitely separates the websites that rank in the Google 3-pack at the top of the search versus the ones that are down on the bottom of the first page of search, or really on pages 2, 3, and 4, are what we call off-page SEO. And off-page SEO really refers to backlinking. So the more, a lot of people hear this and they say, oh, well, the more backlinks I have, the easier it is to rank. That's not what we're saying. It's always about quality versus quantity. On a search term like air duct cleaning in Baltimore, you realize you only need a minimum of 13 referring domains to rank on the first page of search. Now, the great thing about off-page SEO is it does leave a paper trail. So in reality, I can actually go into a website that's ranking on the first page of search and see where they're getting their backlinks from. A lot of times they kind of fall under 3 categories. One, it could be a local citation, so a place that they can list their business name, address, telephone number, and website. So something like Yellow Pages, Dex Knows, City Local Pro, those are examples of local citations. The second form of a backlink could be something where, maybe they're included on a list of like the 10 best air duct cleaning services in their town. And that could be an example like MarylandRecommendations.com. And then the last one, I think, is really just like SEO-friendly keywords or SEO-friendly backlinks. And those are ones that they pick up naturally through their local citations. They pick them up through their, expertise. And then finally, just other websites are finding them organically. But that's how you can get to the first page of search. So again, it's really not about who has the most backlinks. It's more about who has the most quality backlinks to their website. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have any further questions regarding search engine optimization, or you wanted to learn a little bit more I think about your business, please feel free to fill out that SEO evaluation request. But thanks again for watching, and I wish you the best of luck with the business. Thanks a lot and take care.